Hi guys, and welcome to another Tag Tuesday. Today, Tara and I are doing the alphabet tag, which is kind of not a tag, so we made it a tag. A while ago, Briley Bishop did a video where she described herself using the letters of the alphabet, and we thought it was super fun, so we decided to do it. So, the link to Tara's channel will be down below. Make sure you go check it out, and I will be tagging people at the end, but of course, if you enjoy this, please feel free to make a tag and let us know about it. My links will be down below as well. So I'm just going to jump in because there are a lot of letters and I talk a lot. A is for awkward. Socially awkward, physically awkward. My whole life is just kind of one big awkward moment. B is for beauty. I am very into makeup and hair and nails and all those girly things, and I have thought more than once about going to cosmetology school. I still do sometimes, and it's just something that's fascinating to me, and if I had the time and the money, I would totally go for trying to be a beauty guru, because playing with makeup all day for YouTube just sounds like the best job ever. C is for cheese. I love cheese. It's like one of my 4 main food groups. I put cheese on everything, in everything, and there are very few things that cheese does not improve for me. And in fact, if I put enough cheese on anything, I can usually get it down. So it's a thing. It's in my life. It's a part of who I am. I love cheese. Okay. D is for daydreamer. My mind is very rarely actually where it's supposed to be. My head is always up in the clouds, thinking about books or movies or music or TV or, something that's one of those things that's brought to my mind, or my own little fantasy world, I'm just very rarely focused on what's actually happening to me. E is for excitable. I'm very easily excitable. I'm a nerd, I'm a fangirl. I get excited about all sorts of random things, and also I've found my life is so much better if I just allow myself to be excited about stupid little things that a lot of other people wouldn't get excited about. Sometimes life is really hard and it's hard to find things to be excited about, but I manage, and I feel like my life is a lot better because of it. F is for family. I love my family. I have a very big family, and before I moved up here, back home in Port Huron, I had my very, smaller group of family that I grew up with and that I was very close to, and I relied on them a lot these past couple years since my mom passed, and they've done so much for me, and it's very strange to me to not be near them and not be able to go over there and see them whenever I want, and I really miss them a lot, and it's really, really hard to be away from them. G is for Gemini. I love astrology. I am a Gemini, in case you were wondering. And astrology is just fascinating to me. I don't buy into it lock, stock, and barrel, but it's fascinating and I dig it a lot. H is for Hanks. As in Tom Hanks. I have told you guys before how much love I have for Tom Hanks, and when I try to explain it to most people, they automatically assume like sexy time, love. No, get your mind out the gutter. I don't want it like that. It's like I want him to be my favorite uncle kind of love. I don't know where the love comes from. It's just there and it's real. And he is one of my favorite people on the planet, and I think I might die if I actually met him. I is for internet. For introverted, shy people like me, the internet is a place where we can go and find other people like us, and it's a lot easier to interact with people there when, you already know some of their interests, and the internet has just become its whole thing with Tumblr and all the things, and I'm very much a part of that, and either you live on the internet or you don't, and I live on the internet, and sometimes trying to explain things to people who don't live on the internet is very interesting. J is for Jesus. I am a Christian. I love Jesus, and I may complain, but I really live such a blessed life, and I know it's all because of Jesus, and I'm very grateful and thankful, and I have not always been the most faithful. I've really had some struggles in my faith, but God has always been there to catch me and take care of me, even while I was struggling, and trying to change for the better and be a better Christian and be a better person is something that I work on a lot, and something I'm trying to really focus on working on more, and it means a lot to me. K is for kitchen. I love cooking and baking and being in the kitchen. It's very zen-like sometimes, and I wish I were a little more creative with it because I would love to be a chef, but I'm also really clumsy, so I feel like I would lose a finger or 10. And being so shy and not knowing many people, I feel like I have an entertainer's heart, but it's so hard to entertain when you don't know people to entertain for. But I love cooking and baking things. It makes my heart happy to give people yummy foods. L is for Landon Austin. It's no secret to you guys how much I love Landon and his music. But his music has gotten me through a lot, and I have had some amazing things come into my life because of him and his music, and he is the reason why a good portion of you guys are here. So I don't know. Him, his music, it all means a lot to me. M is for music. I am kind of obsessed with music. I'm a music nerd. I'm always looking for new music. I'm always listening to music. I feel like so few people get as excited about music as I do, and I want more music in my life, and it's in my heart. It like runs through my veins. That was a little weird, but I mean, you get what I'm saying. It is like I can't even. Music is everything. N is for Nariman, or Alex Day. He is the reason I got into YouTube. His series, Alex Reads Twilight, is the thing that got me into YouTube and got me to start subscribing and really start exploring. And from there, find all these different people, which opened this amazing YouTube world up and led me to where I am today. So he is the reason I am here. O is for overly emotional. I am so emotional. I have so many emotions about so many things. I am that girl who cries at commercials and laughs at stupid things, and I have a lot of emotions, and I'm very sensitive, so that creates problems sometimes. No, skip on letters. Stop that. P is for procrastinator. This is my worst habit, and I drive myself crazy with it, but I don't know how to not do it. I procrastinate every day of my life. I procrastinate everything, and when I try not to procrastinate, I am literally lost because I do not know how to do things without putting them off to the last minute. By the way, leave a comment below on any of these things that you do or do not buy into. If you're the same way, let me know. I'd love to hear back from you guys. Q is for quiet. I know it's hard to tell by talking to you guys, but I am a very quiet person, and I like quiet a lot. Really loud, noisy, crazy situations are very draining to me, and I really have to pick and choose the kind of noise I'm around, if that makes sense. And I really love just quiet time and filling up the quiet how I see fit, again, if that makes sense. But I really enjoy the quiet, and quiet time. R is for reading. I love reading. I literally cannot remember a time where I haven't read. Like, I learned to read way before I was ever in school, and so many books and stories and authors have changed my life and helped get me through things and defined different moments of my life. And I mean, hello, my YouTube username, Invincible Bookworm. I thought I would be doing way more book-related things, but that's beside the point. I just love reading. It's up there with music. They're just in my soul, in my heart. They're just a part of who I am. S is for sleep. I love sleep. I wish there were more hours in the day so I could have more hours to sleep. I feel my best at about 10 hours. I could sleep 12 to 14 every day if I had my choice. And if I get less than 8, it becomes a problem. T is for tastes like more, which is something my grandpa always used to say, especially when it came to desserts because he loves sweets. But if he liked something a lot, if he wanted to give you his approval, it'd say, it tastes like more, because it tastes so good. You want more, like so good you want to stuff yourself. And it's something me and my mom and my grandpa used to say to each other all the time, and it was like our little thing. And now that they're both gone, I don't hear it, and I don't say it, and I need to bring it back because it's a thing, guys. From now on, if you like something and it's good, it tastes like more. I'm bringing it back. U is for Under the Sea because I love The Little Mermaid, I love Disney, I love Ariel. I blame that movie for my taste in men, like my physical taste in men. Like if the guy looks like Prince Eric, I'm into it. I just put it out there. And I also just love Disney in general, but I love Ariel and The Little Mermaid, and it's one of my favorites. V is for Vlogbrothers. John and Hank Green are kind of what made me want to do YouTube. Seeing their channel and Nerdfighteria, the community they created, and seeing what YouTube can do for people, and just seeing all the possibilities, all of the crazy things. I mean, so many things have come out of those two and their channels, and it just blows my mind sometimes. And they are the reason I wanted to start filming, like them and that community. W is for willy-nilly. I say willy-nilly a lot, and a lot of other things like that. I kind of talk like I'm 12 or like I'm 90. There's not a whole lot of in between, but people always get a kick out of it when I say things like willy-nilly and tarnation and things that older people might say. So, you know, I don't even realize I'm doing it. I just say things like that. X is for X-ray because I am very clumsy and I've had many emergency room trips. Thankfully, I have had very few broken bones, but I have had many X-rays. Broke my toe and my tailbone. Definitely don't recommend the tailbone because it will hurt when you sit down for the rest of your life. So definitely avoid that. Helpful tip from me to you. Y is for YouTube. YouTube has become such a big part of my life, and it's so much fun, and it's entertainment, and it could be business. Like, I love everything that YouTube has become and where it's growing, not just for me and my part in it, but all these people I watch and watching them grow, and like, it's just phenomenal. And I love YouTube. I love it, and I love you. I love this. I love YouTube. And Z, last but not least, is for zoo. I love zoos. I love any place I can go and see animals. I love animals. I have a very big heart for animals, and, you know, I like to say my heart is a vegan, but my stomach is a carnivore. Unfortunately, I'm way too picky, but if I liked enough foods, I would definitely go vegan. It's a struggle, but that's a whole nother video in itself, that particular topic, that inner struggle. But I love animals, and I have a big heart for animals and charities that involve them, and I would save every animal in the world if I could. And that is me in a nutshell in the ABCs. So, yeah, I tag SilentFan85 and Donnie LB. I look forward to your videos. Donnie LB, I'm tired of tagging you and you not doing this, so you need to get up off it and do more YouTube because I miss your videos, sir. I'm calling you out. Go over to Donnie LB's channel and tell him he needs to do this. Anyways, so there are my ramblings for the day. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, share, and subscribe, and don't forget, links are down below. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys!